Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tamla and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we share about treats, business, and life. So, I am Tamala, owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in this great state of Ohio, where I specialize in salty sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, go to at Torlitas. T is in Tuesday, Orlitas. Over to Taylor.
Hey everybody, I am Taylor, owner of Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom sweet treats for your special occasions. I can be found on all social media platforms at Sweet Spirit Treats.
Awesome sauce. So today we're going to share with you about graduation presents. It's going to be my version and Taylor's version. So Taylor, would you like to go first? How do you think about a graduation gift?
I think graduation gifts are nice, but so we were talking about open houses, right? So when you go to the open house and everything is prepared and it's all nice and it's supposed to be to celebrate the graduate, I remember at my open house, I was just like, when is we gonna go home and I get to open the card box? Because that was all my favorite. I didn't really want to do all of the extra work of getting together and setting up the event and tearing down the event. I just wanted to like get the gifts and like hang out with my friends and like spend the money, right? So me and Tamala were talking about this earlier. And I was like, I think like they just want the money. They don't I don't know if everybody wants the like celebration of it all. I feel like it's that part is more so for like the parents to like showcase, their child and that they made it. But like I just wanted to count my cards and like have the money and know how much I got. Am I the bad person for that? I don't believe so. But that's all I wanted to do at the end of my open through the beginning, from the beginning to like the end. Oh, I enjoyed the food. We had very good food and the gifts, it wasn't I just wanted the cards. That's my take on
Okay. All
it.
right. All right, cool. I think you're right. There are people that just want the money. They do want a party. I don't know if they really want a party to get together. I think that's more for the parents and everybody getting together to celebrate for them. Now, it's a bit different today when it comes to
Yeah.
proms, when it comes to parties and stuff like that. You got to go all out. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what I'm proposing is that instead of a gift, right, individual money gifts, because that money gonna be gone in quicker than a fart.
It's Tuesday.
You say quicker than a fart?
Yeah. So what I'm proposing, hey, why don't you all get together and buy a big gift? How about a stock in one of their favorite games or something like that, or programs or things that they're interested in? What about a stock?
Hmm.
I know it's all foo-foo. I know that people out there are like, no, you can all get together and maybe buy a stake in some property, maybe or not. How about giving it towards if they're very philanthropic, or show them how to be philanthropic, right? And give a portion of their earnings to a local shelter, homeless shelter, or if they're pet lovers, maybe to a local pet facility and things like that.
Hmm.
Show them that there are other ways to celebrate, right?
Hmm.
Celebrate their um, their graduation with
Graduate.
in a different way.
So you more into teaching them what to do when they get the money than them just having it and doing what they want?
I think, yeah, I think so. More so of a future than a past, if that makes sense.
Hmm. I think if it was me and my children, I definitely feel like the stock they my I know one of them will be ecstatic about getting some stock. They're like, this is in my name and it's for me. Like, um, they'll be like, this is the best gift ever. And the other ones would be like, but we want to do whatever we want to do with the money. So I think it's kind of like one of those things you gotta like start like young, like, oh, we're gonna invest or something like that. I don't think if once you get to 18 and you trying to give me some stock for graduating, I might not know really what to do with it unless you've been showing me what to do like this whole time. I don't know if they'll value it as much as getting like some cash in hand. What do you
I
think?
think I see your point. I think you can do a little bit of both, but the bulk of it, I think, should be in
Hmm.
some kind of growth plan for their future. If you haven't been doing it by now, maybe it's a good time to start, right? Okay, get them a car. Okay, get them, a vacation. Okay, you can do all those things in addition to. But I think if you
Yeah.
are someone that, has those resources, by all means, by all means. But, you know, that's just my take.
Yeah. I think I think they're both good points, especially um I don't know if anybody's seen this video on like it was on Instagram and this young lady, her mom got her a car for graduating and she was just like, it's not the one I wanted.
I think that's just typical with
It's not
children today.
it's
I
not
think
the
it's
one I
typical.
wanted. Do you know what I was driving to college? It was it was a nice car, but it wasn't just mine. You know what I'm saying? Like it was it wasn't a brand new vehicle that like somebody intentionally like went out and was like, hey, this is for you for accomplishing your your 12 years in high school and graduating. Like, I don't know. I think this generation is it's very unpredictable. You have like one on one scale, you have the young lady that's like, oh, this not the car I wanted. Take it back. I don't want it. And then you have somebody else that's like completely excited and ecstatic. And so it's kind of hard to like choose what to give people as gifts, especially if like you're you know that you don't know them personally, but like the parents invited you to be a part of the celebration. You know what I mean?
I do.
I was just thinking about it and I was like, let me ask Tamala about it. What do you think is the best gift to give to somebody?
All right. So you're saying you want cash, cash, cash. Show me the money.
I'm saying that because I don't want people to be disappointed.
Uh,
Two, I feel like it's really hard to turn down something that's in a card that you don't really know what's in there. You would just be like grateful and go about your way. You know what I'm like? Oh, thank you, got me a card. Not like, oh, I got you this card and you don't want it.
All right, let's do a different one. How much would you spend on a graduation party? I'm talking about treats, I'm talking about baked goods, I'm talking about food, all the decorations. a facility, if you're not doing it at home in your backyard or something like that, what is the top that you would spend on your child for graduation, a graduation party? What is your
Man,
top dollar?
I'd probably say like stuff is expensive out here in these streets. I might say like 1,000.
I was thinking of a couple grand. Yeah, stuff is
Yeah,
expensive.
it depends. It all depends on where you live at. Cause like some people like I'm telling you like comparison is like literally like the thief of all joy. Like because when you look at like I even seen some adults saying like I want to do prom all over again because we just took pictures in like in the front of the house, in front of the front door, and like at the park. I'm like, yeah, good times. And then you have other parents that like
Putting
uh
Rolls Royces,
Rolls Royces,
Bugattis,
Bugattis, and Ferraris,
custom
and some of
made
them,
dresses. Well, we had
some
custom
of
made dresses.
yeah, some of them may have owned those vehicles, and that's good. I'm not telling people to not live above their means. It's just like you should be happy and you should celebrate your children. I just don't see how I just don't see how the excess is gonna help with their moral or their heart, like their heart towards what's gonna happen in the future, if that's a good way to put it. Like how do you teach them humility and also raise them to be of privilege? You know what I mean?
I do understand what you're
No.
saying, but there are people out there, they have the means, right? They want to
Mm-hmm.
do what they want to do because they didn't have it, or they feel that to keep up with what's on social media, and they have to,
Mm-hmm.
pull out all the stops too. So we want to know what you, our audience, thinks. How much would you spend on your son or daughter's graduation party? And are you keeping up with social media?
Or are you just doing regular things and your children are excited and they love it? Let us know in the comments down below.
Thank you for joining us today for Tamlin Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we share about treats, business, and life. If you want to be a guest on our show, please jump in the comments or send us a DM and let us know. We'd love to have you. If you are a treat maker, someone that services the treat making industry, definitely we'd love to interview you. So I am Tamala, owner of Torlitas, for that sweet and crunchy taste.
I'm always like sweet when you say sweet. I am Taylor, owner of Taylor's Kitchen, and you can find me at Sweet Spirit Treats. We want you guys to have a blessed week. Don't forget to let us know how you feel about graduation, the gifts, the treats, everything. And if you have someone that graduated this year, definitely congratulations on your accomplishments and making it through high school or college or getting your master's degrees and bachelor's degrees. We hope you have the best time this season. All right. Bye.
Yes. Bye.